This story is one of the adventures of Bones and his friend Dodo. Bones is a 3-year-old brontosaurus and is 5 feet long, the size of a small pony. Dodo is a baby pterodactyl and is about as big as a blackbird. In this tale, Danger Under the Lake, Bones and Dodo meet the creatures of the deep. A metriorhynchus called Snapper, who looks like a 10-foot-long crocodile, but has flippers in the front instead of legs, and just like a crocodile, loves to gobble up other creatures. And a plesiosaurus called Plesio, who is 40 to 50 feet long, but only eats little fish. He has a long neck like a casting rod. After a short song, our story will begin. When you hear this sound, turn the page.
What's the commotion or the splash and splutter? Who says it's dinosaurs living on the water? Dinosaurs love the sky, trees, plants, the sun. Who would think a muddy pond is where they're having fun? Dinosaurs beneath the waves, busy as can be. But if it makes them happy, why not go and see the underwater dinosaurs playing busily? Come on!
Bones and Dodo in Danger Under the Lake. The wind blew so fiercely that trees crashed down all through the forest. The hurricane sent every dinosaur, even the biggest ones, into hiding. Bones and Dodo took shelter in a small cave until the storm passed.
It's safe now,
said Bones to his flying friend Dodo. Bones was a 3-year-old brontosaurus, and Dodo a pterodactyl.
Let's look at the damage,
Bones suggested, and the two friends headed for the lake. Logs, branches, and fallen trees were scattered all over the lake. The boys waded into the shallow end of the water. Suddenly, Bones felt something biting his foot. A small head came out of the water, then a long neck attached to a body the size of a 40-foot sailboat.
Pardon me,
said the creature.
I'm looking for lunch and I thought your foot was a fish. My name's Plesio. I live here. Would you two like a ride around the lake?
My mother says it's dangerous to go in over my head, said
Bones.
Your mother's right, but I'll be right beside you all the time. Can you flip your tail?
Sure,
answered Bones.
Then you can paddle this.
Plesio helped Bones and Dodo onto a large log and guided them across the lake with Bones paddling all the way.
Stop here,
said Plesio.
Take a look down there.
Bones stuck his head in the water and was amazed to see creatures of all shapes and sizes swimming around. Some had snorkels, others had fins and flippers. 2 of them were in a terrible fight. Bones came up for air and said,
I wish I could come out this far every day.
It was time to go, and the boys leaped log towards shore. In his excitement, Bones didn't notice that one log began to wriggle under his feet. Then a pair of giant jaws sprang from the water, grabbed at his nose, and just missed.
Look out!
Yelled Plesio.
It's Snapper! He's got the nastiest, hungriest jaws in the lake!
Snapper grabbed for Bones' nose and just missed again. Plesio went after Snapper, but he was no match for Snapper's knife-like teeth. Bones had an idea.
Dodo, use your wings and splash water in Snapper's eyes.
Bones grabbed the fattest log he could find. Snapper turned and opened his huge jaws to devour Dodo. Bones quickly jammed the log into Snapper's mouth. Snapper groaned in pain.
Bullseye,
said Plesio.
Let's get out of here.
And the 3 hurried to shore.
I want you and Dodo on my side in every fight.
Plesio laughed.
Thanks.
Said Bones.
It was an exciting day.
The two friends said goodbye to Plesio and headed home. Bones could see his mom and dad waiting for him. He couldn't wait to tell them about his narrow escape and his underwater adventures.
Well, who would have thought it? Underneath the water, great big world, the dinosaurs living like the order. Flipping, splashing, swimming, diving through the foam. What a lovely place to call their home, sweet home. Sure, there may be danger, but acting carefully, there's so much you can learn about life beneath the sea. And all dinosaurs will share it all with you and me. Grand Wizard.
If you'd like to hear this story again, after the next song, just turn over the tape. Remember, there are 3 more stories in this collection.